A UFO in China's skies forced Zhoushan Airport to stop operations on July 7th. Outbound flights were grounded after the unidentified flying object was detected by a flight crew. The incident has captured the attention of Chinese media. Theories about the UFO's identity are burning up on the internet as well. They include everything from a hidden U.S. bomber to an elaborate man-made hoax. For now, the UFO continues to be a mystery. Spokesman from China's civil...
So there's this star, nearly 1,500 light years away from Earth. And we have this telescope that's been staring right at it for a number of years. But scientists say something strange keeps getting in between the telescope and the star. They can't figure out what it is. Let's bring in CBS News science contributor Michio Kaku. Okay, what is happening? Why is this star causing scientists to wonder in fascination what might be out there?
Well, we don't know, and this could be the biggest story of the past 500 years, bigger than the discovery of America by Columbus, or it could be the biggest wild goose chase since the Loch Ness Monster.
Okay, well, now you've given us a huge dichotomy of possibilities. Let's explain it. This is a star called KIC. I like to call it KIC, but it's KIC 8462852. That's its official name. The Kepler Space Telescope is out there. Can you explain why scientists and why space lovers are fascinated by what's happening with this?
This star is breaking all the rules. We have to rewrite astronomy textbooks. Basically, if a planet eclipses the mother star, goes in front of the mother star, starlight drops by maybe 1% at maximum. However, starlight has been dropping at 22%. There is a colossal, humongous object of some sort blocking the starlight from this star.
Okay, so imagine if you're in a movie theater and you see the spotlight coming from behind you, and on the stage what you're seeing is a huge nebulous rectangle of shadow, and you don't know what's causing the rectangle of shadow on the stage, right? Something like that. Okay, could it be an alien superstructure?
That's what we're speculating. We've ruled out all the usual suspects, rogue planets, comets, asteroids. What's left but Star Trek? We're talking about what is called a Type 2 civilization that could build a gigantic sphere, perhaps bigger than Jupiter, to absorb starlight. And this, of course, is right out of science fiction, but here we are staring at it, and we have no logical explanation other than to assume that perhaps, just perhaps, it's made by a civilization a few thousand years more advanced than ours, like the Federation of Planets.
Wait, does that put us back in like Cro-Magnon status?
Well, compared to them, yes. We are what is called a Type 0 civilization. We get our energy from oil and coal. Type 1 would be like Buck Rogers, planetary civilization. This civilization is stellar. They can manipulate the energy of a star if it pans out.
Okay, so I'm left baffled because they also spotted this star in 2009. This is October 2015. Why are we just talking about it now?
Because, as Carl Sagan said, remarkable claims require remarkable proof. If you're going to say that this discovery ranks with the discovery of America by Columbus, if it's on that kind of scale, you better be sure that it's not some kind of hoax or some kind of dust on the telescope.
And if this potential hypothetical civilization is 1,000 years more advanced than we are, why haven't they made contact with us? Are we as human beings just not ready for that?
Well, if you go down a country road and see an anthill, do you go down to the ants and say, I bring you trinkets, I bring you beads, I give you nuclear energy, take me to your ant queen? Or you have this politically incorrect urge to step on a few of them?
Yeah, right. That's a very good point. It's equally as good as my theater metaphor.
Right.
I like both.
So why should they land on the White House lawn? We have nothing to offer them. If they can build an object bigger than Jupiter, I mean, we have nothing to offer them.
Are we going to get answers in our lifetime about this?
Well, next we're going to focus our radio telescope to see whether we can eavesdrop on their I Love Lucy. Maybe they too have, Leave It to Beaver and TV shows.
located in the middle of eastern Antarctica. A strange, oval-shaped structure, measuring 400 feet across, may be one of the ultimate pieces of evidence that ancient civilizations once roamed Antarctica. Talk about ancient civilization inhabiting Antarctica has existed for decades. What if, in the distant past, when Earth and Antarctica was much different than today, an ancient civilization developed there, creating fascinating structures, monuments and temples there? Would we find evidence of their existence today? Curiously, there are numerous ancient maps that depict parts of Antarctica free of ice. One of the most controversial maps was without a doubt composed in 1513, by Turkish Admiral Piri Reis, who drew a map that would create a global debate over 500 years after him. The map depicts Antarctica, which was discovered between 1818 to 1820. But how is this possible? It has become a popular belief that ancient civilizations across the globe were in fact much more advanced than what mainstream researchers are crediting them for. Numerous maps discovered in the past are clear indications that the story told today by scholars is incomplete, and there are numerous missing links in our history. These missing links are being put together by these incredible ancient maps that prove mankind inhabited our planet much longer than what mainstream scholars believe. Perhaps these ancient maps, in combination with modern satellite images of our planet, are the ultimate evidence that civilization could have developed in the most inhospitable places on Earth in the distant past. According to numerous indicators, such structures have already been identified in recent years. Satellite imagery of the Antarctic continent has revealed several structures that are spread across the icy continent. While some of them can easily be explained as natural geological formations, there are some discoveries that question everything we know about Antarctica. Whether or not these structures are man-made, and are evidence of lost ancient civilizations inhabiting Antarctica, is hard to tell, and unlikely according to mainstream scholars. However, there are numerous discoveries that point otherwise and suggest that we need to look at things from a different perspective. In 2012, a satellite image of Antarctica spotted a strange oval-shaped formation in one of the most remote places on the planet. Thousands of miles from society, the strange oval-shaped structure raised numerous questions among experts. At 400 feet across, experts analyzing the image ask whether or not this structure could be the result of Mother Nature. The unusual shape of the structure suggests it may be man-made formation. Observing the image, we immediately notice how the rings of the structure resemble a structure in ruins, as if we were looking at walls that have been destroyed, collapsed ruins that have been covered by snow and ice. The image taken in 2012 clearly resembles something that may easily have been designed by someone. But designed by whom? The structure is located in the middle of Antarctica, one of the most inhospitable places on the surface of the planet, one of the most remote and untouched places on Earth, eastern Antarctica. While the structure may be a man-made structure, experts have to consider a natural explanation. A bizarre ice formation created heavy snowfall, low temperature, and Antarctica's freezing katabatic wind. Experts believe that what satellites spotted over eastern Antarctica may be oddly shaped sastrugi, sharp irregular grooves formed on a snow surface by wind erosion.
Proszę, Pani o tym wiedziała? Popierało to Pani? Szymon i Bożena się kochają, może warto dać im szansę. Docenić odpowiedzialność Szymona.
Odpowiedzialność za cudze dziecko? Chyba nie żartuje.
Szymon jest dorosły i może sam decydować w taki sposób.
Jaki dorosły? Przecież on ma dopiero 18 lat.
Ale ten młody chłopak i może warto mu zaufać, bo... Mogą Państwo stracić syna. Szymon kocha Bożenę i odkąd się spotykają, Szymon wydaje się być bardzo szczęśliwy. I zapewniam Pana, że Bożena nie będzie o Państwa.
Przecież on ma dopiero 18 lat.
Ale ten młody chłopak i może warto mu zaufać, bo... Mogą Państwo stracić syna. Szymon kocha Bożenę i odkąd się... Mogą Państwo stracić syna. Szymon kocha Bożenę i odkąd...
Dorosły. Przecież on ma dopiero 18 lat.
Ale ten młody chłopak i może warto mu zaufać, bo... Mogą Państwo stracić syna. Szymon kocha Bożenę i odkąd się spotykają, Szymon wydaje się być bardzo szczęśliwy. I zapewniam Pana, że Bożena nie będzie o Państwa.
Bardzo proszę. Czy Pani o tym wiedziała? I popierała to Pani?
Szymon i Bożena się kochają, może warto dać im szansę. Docenić odpowiedzialność Szymona.
Odpowiedzialność za cudze dziecko? Chyba nie żartuje.
Szymon jest dorosły i może sam decydować w taki sposób.
Jaki dorosły? Przecież on ma dopiero 18 lat.
Ale ten młody chłopak i może warto mu zaufać, bo... Mogą Państwo stracić syna.
What's that?
That is a jet. That's a. Never seen a jet without a chemtrail though. Pretty neat. It's got no chemtrail though. I don't know what kind of jet that is. It's gone. There it is. It's right up there. That's probably a drone, maybe. It's huge, whatever it is. Yeah, it doesn't looks strange. It's taking its time.